And explain to me why you weren't working. Okay, this had better be working. So help me, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Please tell me that this is working. It says the mic is working. It showed me the mic is working. Otherwise, I swear. Otherwise, I swear. No. Chrome. Okay, is it working? Okay. Yay. Yay. Y'all saw the green light was working and then the camera just died. It just is like, nope. And then I just closed it all out, reopened it. And it's like, yep. If you all sent your loved ones to mess with my electronics, I don't know. I'll just take it as a Hannah fail. But or maybe Spirit was like, sorry, we can't start right now. XYZ is not in the room. But we did it, you guys. Yay, we're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. And it's so funny. Hopefully, this just means that, yeah, I'm not even gonna make you know what? It's Thursday. It is what it is. Let me close my door. It's just gonna be our Wednesday, whatever day it is. It's just gonna be a funny start to a day. So good morning, you guys. Let it roll off your back. Exactly. I agree. Shake it off. I will. I'll shake it off. I'll shake it off. So I'm glad we're all here. We've got 19 friends here, which is perfect. The biggest thing is like I wanted enough people here that we can all comment. So please tell me that you have your notebooks ready. Good morning. You're saying good morning to everybody. I love that. You've got a piece of paper. I prefer you have a notebook. Like when you're doing intuitive development, if you write it on a scrap of paper, you might set it and forget it. So if you have a notebook with you, perfect. If you got a pen with you, that's what you need. And I will say good morning to everybody in the chat with the big wave since I've already made you wait this long. But just let me know in the chat that you guys all have everything you need. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'll give a little background story in case anybody wasn't on the live where they refine this video somewhere on the algorithm where they follow the channel or they see the promo video and then they boop into this. Okay. Okay, you put them into notebook. I love it. Okay. So what we're talking about is, and I love to trip over my own words, right? Is synesthesia, which is the ability. I wouldn't say it's the ability. I would say it's more like I wrote it down. The perceptual phenomenon where stimulation of one sensory or cognitive pathway leads to an involuntary experience in another sensory or cognitive pathway, which basically means you may have the phenomenon where you hear colors or you taste sounds, right? There's some type of cross of the pathways. And it made me think about how we use our clairs, right? And the clairs is for anybody who doesn't know, is clairs is our intuitive abilities to see, sense, feel, taste, touch, and know things using those senses, those psychic senses, to connect with information that there's no way we would necessarily know in a concrete, right? We're able to lean into the abstract. So I thought, could we use the phenomenon of synesthesia to build our clairs? So I tried it out in a reading yesterday, where what I mean by tried it out is I offered it. I offered it to my guides. I offered it to spirit. I was like, show me things in a different way, right? Like I lean into when you give me something clairvoyantly. I'm, very clairvoyant where you see things, but help me feel it another way. Help me sense it another way, right? We'll ask spirit, like, bring it up in a different way and let me experience it in a different way and then see how it lands. And I love I'm wearing a blue shirt. It's totally coincidence. I swear, I just happened to feel like wearing goat today. I was happy with the goat shirt. And so sure enough, again, a broad stroking because private readings are private, but the color blue uh, came into my mind about something and I tasted salt. I thought, oh, this is interesting. Why am I tasting this? And when I brought it up, it was 100% relevant to the reading. And if anything, it made the person step back a little bit because it gave me an extra layer. It gave me an extra now tool to bring into the reading. And I'm like, ooh, we got to do this. We got to practice this, right? Because spirit just wants to connect with us creatively. Spirit just wants us to be open to all the different ways of communicating with us. And we lean on one. We all have one that we lean on. So let me know, what do you lean on? Do you tend to hear things? Do you tend to see things? Do you tend to know things? Maybe some folks taste or smell things, or you feel them. What clair do you lean on when you're leaning into your intuition? Do you know which one you lean on? And let's see if we can cross them. Let's kind of see if we can feel them, sense them in another way. And we've got an exercise to do it, but I want to know which one um, you tend to lean on. And let's try to see if we can get you to build the other ones. So welcome, everybody. Welcome in. This is a chance for me to read your comments. So let me hear you say this. I'm better at predicting things with or without visions. I get gut feelings. I lean on feelings and knowings. Okay. A sense of knowing, seeing. Also, I'm clairsentient and clairvoyant. I'm all over, right? I lean to my clear seeing and feeling more, but I also hear things as well. Welcome in. I have been waking up to visions. I receive all clairs, and it's always when it's unexpected. Okay, no worries, Rhonda. Again, this is what I love about these coming on the YouTube. So I'm so glad you guys are here, and I love it because you can rewind it, you can pause it, you can stop it, you can rewatch it. So these lives get to stay live, right? You get to interact with them, and I love that. So no worries about that. You'll be able to catch up. So okay, great. So we do have ones maybe you favor, or maybe you don't know which ones you favor. But what I'm going to do. Hi, my friends, welcome in. What we're going to do is you're going to grab a piece of paper, and what you're going to write is on your paper. You're going to write, what does it? And I know the writing is going to be backwards, isn't it, for you? So I apologize. Can't write forward, but I want you to write on your paper, what does it smell like? And then leave space. What does it taste like? And you can just do it like, this is how I did it, right? Obviously, I ran my finger through it, but what does it smell like? What does it taste like? What does it feel like? And what does it sound like? So I need you to take a piece of paper and have this written on it. And these are some of the descriptive words that I added to it. So I want you to write that down. Take a minute. We're going to work on those, because I think those are the 4 that I felt like I wanted to lean into. So write those down. And then when you've done that, put some hearts in the chat and let me know that you have those written down. I can put the board back up. Absolutely. If you can read it with reverse writing, I just apologize. I apologize. I didn't know if you could read it. Okay. Here you go. I'm just trying to make the word what does. Unlike on Tiki Taki, where we can reverse the screen, you can't really do it here. So I need you to write down, what does it smell like, taste like, feel like, and sound like? These are just some descriptive words when I wanted to lean to that I want to lean into with you guys, but this is mostly what we want to work on. Yeah, amnesia, right? I do have that too. Okay. And then when you've gotten it, just put hearts in the chat. Can you see it? Okay. Awesome, April. I'm so glad. Okay. Once you've written down your 4 sentences. Okay, I'm seeing some hearts come into our chat right now. We're getting this. Welcome in if anybody's just joining. And if you've been on, we're working on that big word, we're doing a development game, intuition development game, kind of playing with the concept of synesthesia with our clairs. So I hope this works for you guys. I hope it translates for you. All right, awesome. So here's what we're going to do. Super simple, believe it or not. I'm going to pick a color, and I happen to pick a pen with me. I'm going to pick a pen color. And what I want you to do is take a deep breath, relax, let go of just any need to know, any need to get it right, because there is no right, there is no wrong. There's just showing up. And we're going to take that color, and you're going to take that color, and you're going to ask yourself lightly, Do I smell anything associated with this? Do I taste anything? Do I feel anything? Or do I hear anything? And then all I want you to do is if you do with that color, fill it in. Maybe with one color, three of those occur for you. Maybe nothing occurs. Okay. So what you may have to do is lean in and ask yourself more questions about it. So we're going to start with one color. Let's start with the color black, right? And I'll give my own personal example with it, and then you can lean into it for your own, with your own space. I kind of close my eyes and I say to myself, okay, what does it smell like? If I were to say, what does this smell like to me? What does this color smell like to me? And then I'm going to want to use descriptive words, and I'm going to write that down, right? Black, and then I'm going to start writing out what smells am I getting? Am I getting musty, earthy, kind of? And then I'm going to move right into what am I feeling? I'm feeling very cold and damp and wet, and I feel very interesting. I'm going to describe my feeling. I feel lost. I feel out of sorts. What am I hearing? I hear like an echo. So I'm hearing sound, feeling far here. I feel sound far away. I feel like I'm in an echo chamber. I feel like my voice is just being carried away from me. What do I taste? Bitter. I taste a bitterness. I taste a bitter flavor in my mouth. And I feel nauseous, and I'm feeling nauseated. I feel hollow. There you go. All of that with one color. So lean into that. Maybe you get all things like that. Maybe you get hits like that. Maybe you get nothing like that. Whatever you get, put it in the comments after if you'd like. And we can share and see how much of us overlap. And if it resonates with you, write that down in your notebook. Add that to your vocabulary behind this color. If it resonates. And then what do we say? Take what resonates, let go of what doesn't. So if it doesn't resonate with you, I don't feel that way at all. I feel very opposite of that. Sweet beans. Awesome. Maybe you feel nothing at all yet. Maybe you have to lean back into this color at a later time. Maybe when you lean back into this color, you have a whole nother experience. And that's why while we're going to do different colors today, pick other colors. You go to a paint store, pull out paint swatches, right? Lean in how you feel about that color. You can go there. You can use pens. I want to use non-food items because I didn't want to make that association unless it just happened to come up, right? If it comes up as an association, that's one thing. But I didn't want to use. I had some candies, by the way, with colorful colors, and I thought no, because then we're going to lean into the candy factor of it. But you know, um, but you may feel like if you're feeling with the color, maybe you feel something hard, and maybe you feel something soft. Maybe you feel textures. Maybe you feel something spiky, pokey, light. If you want to say the sound, maybe it's loud to you or it's quiet. Is there a particular type of music that you associate with these colors? Do you see how amazingly descriptive you can use your other senses other than what you see? How cool is spirit? See why this had to be on the tube of you. We had to do this on YouTube. This could not have been done on TikTok. So I'm so glad we're doing this together. So I'm going to read comments now. And I was avoiding reading names and just reading comments for folks while we're talking about this. So I can hopefully inspire anyone doesn't get to see the comments. They at least look at, because they're rewatching it, they can at least see and relate to the comments, even though they don't get to see who you guys are, which they're missing out. Okay, let's see what everyone says. And great job, everybody. I'm loving the description. All right. Weird. I picked a colored pen for this game and I always use black normally. Oh, interesting. I smell rain, smell burnt toast, taste licorice, heavy. I can't escape orange. I see, taste, smell, warmth. Sounds like a low tone frequency. I smell rain, feel heavy, a little gloom. Good job, everyone. Black. Smell damp earth. Taste. Not sure. Feel spacious, singular. Sound hollow. Good job. Loving all this. Hear a gong. Nice, like a deep church bell, right? Taste ashy. Ooh, like a cigarette smoke. Definitely feel nervous, shaky, and nauseous, but not so much the others. I got all for the same for black. Smells like licorice, tastes like dirt, feels like a black hole, sounds like nothingness. Orange and coffee. Ooh, that would be interesting, Haley. I like that idea as well. Haley has an idea where you can get build up on this. Can you feel it without knowing the color? Like if you were to smell something, taste something, feel it, sound it, and then have the color revealed. I like that. Right? Everyone's doing so well, Michelle. I love that. That could be a great way to spin this exercise after you've gone through all the colors. I love that. If you closed your eyes, leaned into all of them and see if it matched. I really love that. Like truly, oh, that'd be great. Like make I would want what I'd propose for it is make your chart, or if you want to say this, or make your notebook with all of your colors. And then when you've looked at them, when you've explored them, when you've gotten to know them, then do the same experiment with your eyes closed, just reaching in and see if you pick up on any of those. See if you can correlate them. Maybe not right away. Maybe get really comfortable with how you feel with that particular color. Maybe do one color a day if you wanted. Um, However you feel, and then go back and see if you were to randomly grab one, would you be able to make that connection? How fun would it be? Oh, you're gonna make my heart. It says, "This is an absolutely amazing intuitive game. Will seriously help me in my current energy. I I'm in working on auras, so this is amazing." Oh, Alexis, see how spirit is the coolest. Brings this stuff up. This was on that ocean walk I was on the other day, and I was trying to actually make the video about this for Tiki Taki. Um, and it just felt like this was more than a video. This was an exercise for us to do together. So then when it came up in the reading, I still think after this, I'll still end up making a video that kind of gives people some points on how to do this, and let them kind of lean into it. Maybe let them know if they want to see the actual experiment, then to come over here on YouTube and try it with us. So I'm so glad that this is this how spirit works. And can I tell you guys, half the time I'm like, I don't know what games we're gonna play. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know where we're gonna go. And it's those moments that I surrender and the I don't knows. If you think I just have this like mind and it's the I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know what's going to come up. It's in those quiet walks, in those grounding walks when spirit goes, okay, good. You're not trying to take the lead. You're going to let us run the show. Cool. Here you go. And then it's just a total download. It's the surrendering that brings this stuff up, not me trying to make it happen, not me trying to. So if you if that helps inspire you, if you feel like you're lost and you don't know what to do half the time and it feels very much hard to feel inspired, it's that boredom space, it's that openness, it's that not knowing that you're giving spirit a chance to talk in your ear because you're quieting the mental mind, right? I love it. Finally, reading Where Two Worlds Meet, a book that you mentioned once on TikTok. Yes, awesome. Great book to read. So, if anybody's joining us live, wonderful book to read. This experiment speaks to my heart. Oh, I'm so glad. Okay, so ready to do the next one? Let's do the next color. We're going to pick a color together. If you'd like, if you want to lean into your Haley, I'm going to do a version of what you were thinking. But if you want to lean into what color you think I'm going to pull before we say what it makes it smell like to us, what it tastes like to us, what it feels like to us, or what it sounds like to us, what color's standing out in your mind right now? So if you want in the chat, you can pick a colored heart to put in the chat or put the word. And I'd like to put some music. I do like to put some soft music in the background. So as long as I put some ambient music, I won't get flagged by the tube of you for having it playing. So let me go ahead and do that really quick while you all in the chat put a color in the chat and we'll see which one I pull. Here we go. Google. Play some Reiki Zen meditation music. Hey Google, turn up the volume. And let me know if you can hear the music. Is it cutting in and out as a background sound? Is it too loud? Let me know. Oh, my hair is starting to dry after my shower this morning. See. So I'm just holding for folks to put colors in the chat and then let me know if the music volume is good, if I need to turn it down or up. I was hoping not to do that, Lisa. Lisa said, I'm sorry, I was trying to avoid names and just comments, but thanks, Hanny, you turned mine on. I really try not to activate your guys' devices. I was actually covering. Okay, we're all good. Oh, up. Okay, I can turn it up a little if you need me to. I can do it. I think I can lean over. Okay. Hey, Google, turn up the volume. All right, hopefully that helps. Can you hear it now? Sweet. Okay, so let's see what color. I'm going to reach in. I have no idea what color I'm going to grab. We've got the music going. I'm going to reach in and grab a marker. Here we go. I have no idea. So here's the reveal. What'd you pick? I grabbed the black one again. Did you see the black again? Did you doubt yourself because you're like, no, it couldn't be black. She couldn't be grabbing that color again. A little more. Okay. What I can do is move the mic closer to. 0 for 2. But remember, the great part with playing a game, who cares if you get it right or wrong? You're open, you're willing, you're available, you're curious. That's what matters. So did anybody else get it again? Did you doubt yourself if you got it again? Were you like, oh no, it can't be? Okay, perfect. Because I can just hold the mic over here. Okay, so here we go. Next color. This is the color that we're grabbing. This is the one we're going to do the exercise on. So here we go. The color, I'm more dramatic than that. So this is orange. So we're going to lean in. And it's funny. So Michelle, you said you got orange and you kept hearing and seeing orange. And look, it's the color I grabbed after black. And up, we've got see, I keep saying your names. I'm going to anyway. I was just trying to keep it to where if you wanted to be ambiguous and all, but I'm still going to be Hannah. So maybe I'm overthinking it. So Savannah said, yes, I said orange in my head. That's exactly what I heard. Yes, see, that was your first choice. See, and that's what's so interesting too, is like things don't always come in order. And are you willing to be wrong in your mind's eye? Because then when it comes in a different way, you go, oh, that was in a different order. That's interesting. Okay. So here we go. For me, now you may immediately associate this with the fruit orange, right? So what I want you to do is consider writing all that down. That's fine. If orange comes up to you and you associate it with the fruit orange, go for it. Write it all down like that. You're also building a language of spirit. Spirit's going to know how you associate it. So they're going to work with you. But then what I want you to consider is go a little deeper. See if you can move from that descriptiveness that would basically bring you to an orange. Can I go on even a little further? So if I immediately start tasting something, let's say, for me, what's interesting is it's making my mouth water. So let me lean into that more. Let me see how much further can I go than the reference that's coming to my mind's eye. So here we go with orange. Lean into it. We've got the music playing. I'm not going to talk over it. I want you to experience it and then put it in the chat, and I'll read your comments. And then maybe I'll express how I'm feeling about it. But I'd rather you all did. It makes your mouth water too, right? Did you really? Oh, that's so funny. Wrote, Heather wrote, yeah. Hannah, mix vanilla. I wrote, mix vanilla water. Look at us. Great advice. If you're having a hard time feeling a color, I'm not sure why it's so hard for me. This is great advice. Try going to your happy place and seeing what comes up for you. So, do you smell anything? If not, lean into the next one. Do you taste anything? If not, you can lean into the next one. Do you feel anything? Is there a sound that comes up for you? And then go back. If not, just sit with it. Sit with the color orange. Sit with it. Does it feel, and I would say, like, I would ask myself, you can ask yourself questions. Does it feel, if I'm not feeling anything, maybe I lean in a little deeper and I go, does it feel heavy to me? Do I hear yes or no to that? No. Does it feel light to me? Does it feel hard? Does it feel soft? Does it feel squishy? Does it feel pokey? Is it smooth? Is it rough? It's those descriptive words. And you can write those words off to the side. And if you wanted, you could even circle them, right? You could be like, yes, orange to me kind of has these traits. What about the sound? Does it sound loud? Is it a loud sound to me? Is it soft and subtle? Is it in between? Is there a genre of music that stands out to me? I would say for me, and I want to avoid over describing, I want you guys to, but like I'm seeing symbols. So there's something about orange that is bringing me to that type of energy. So about percussions, right? So you can lean into where you're feeling drawn. And again, the taste, right? Break it down, all those descriptions: salty, sweet, spicy, strong, soft, like a light flavor, complex. Then again, the smell. The smell is it really fragrant? Is it far away? Is it perfumey? Is it musky? Is it, and then again, just all of those. Writing out the descriptive words may help you first, and then leaning into those descriptive words as you explore the color. But otherwise, take a deep breath, relax, see what comes in without seeing. Because the only one we're not using in the sense is what does it look like? Because that's what we're trying to avoid. We're trying to connect with this color in a different way than just seeing it. I'll lean into the comments now. Oh, you're so welcome. Smell oranges. Taste orange creamsicles. I feel the sun on my face. I hear wind chimes. What I love about reading your descriptions is I'm taken there with you. So whether it's my description, right, mine takes me one place, but then I can lean into my intuition as I'm listening to your descriptions. I'm reading it and we're all listening to it. We can lean into those descriptions and see how we're transported and how it resonates for us, whether or not that's how we feel about that particular color. That's a great idea. I love this. I'm going to just sit with this because I'm not getting anything, and I'm going to try this again later. Maybe I have too much on my mind. Maybe I'm just supposed to sit back and relax. Right? I'm sitting back, relaxing, just taking it all in, coming into a place of curiosity without being attached to the outcome. I love it. It's interesting because I know, Savannah, you're musical. I wonder on your keyboard where color lands for you. If you had your keyboard in front of you, so Savannah plays a piano or has a piano in front of you, where does the color land? Does it land in the higher notes or the lower notes? Maybe you could start there. Like, where does your hand land? Where does it sound like that color would land for you? That might be one of the ways to explore it. That would match you. Something to consider. Smells crisp, citrus, tastes fresh, but bitter, feels like anxiety, sounds a little higher pitched, feels warm and loving. Smell citrus, taste salt, feel clouds, sound heavy rain. Concentrate. Yes, I love that. Haha, I thought of orange juice container that says concentrate. So interesting. Like the word that pops into your mind that you saw connected or just knew. I love it. Comfortable sounds like stillness. Smell of orange citrus feels like my sacral chakra. Energetic feeling. Tastes like sherbet. I'm stuck on citrus. My dog wants attention. So right. Oh, she likes the music. I love it. And that's okay. Like if you're like, citrus is really going to help me connect with this color. That's beautiful. Lean into that. And then if you decide later to go deeper or revisit it and see if something else comes up, great. And if not, that's all right. It's beautiful. I'm just stuck on citrus, right? Yeah, it smells like fruit, sweet, mouth watering, bitter, feels warm in the face and tingling, feels safe, warm, sounds windy, blowing winds. Now I pull. Smells sweet. Wind chimes brought me so much comfort. Smells like a summer's day after rain in the garden. Taste, not sure. Feels energetic, alert. Sounds open and fluty. Oh, good, Savannah. I'm glad you're going to give it a try. Try it that way. Yeah, see what comes up for you. I couldn't get anything but seeing the color you picked. I see purple is next. Oh, interesting, Tracy. Okay, yeah, I love this. Cold in my hand. I like that, right? Warm or cold. There's the feeling sensation with it. It's interesting now because, Lena, I'm brought to now feeling a frozen orange in my hand as you said that, right? It's interesting. So neat how we can transport each other through each other's words in descriptive language. And if there's anyone else's descriptive language that you want to add into your repertoire, you can add that in as well as you lean to the next color. Um, Smelling light and sweet. Then my mind went to basketballs and the texture and the sound the ball makes on the ground. Oh, that's interesting. And I can hear it now in my mind. I love it. Oh, I love this, you guys. Great job, everyone. So I guess there's the assumption, and a good assumption, we're going to do one more color. And we will. We're going to do one more. I have a jar full of pens, but we're already 32 minutes in. I don't want these videos to ever be too long. And I just want to inspire you so that you can take this exercise and run with it. So here we go. We're going to do the next color. If you would like to lean in and pick the color that you think I'm going to pull, please go ahead right now. Ooh, I like this though. Bold, healthy energy. Oh, I like that. Rob, that's awesome. All right, what color are we leaning into next? I hear little Rebel's toenails. You all are doing great. Can I just tell y'all how much I love this group? Yes, I can, because I'm going to. I think this is wonderful. And all I ask is under the live, you guys, I'm going to skip post. Please make sure you like the live. You also comment under the live how the experience went for you. We'd love to push this out in the algorithm so other folks get the opportunity to engage in this as well. So I really appreciate it. There's meditations on here that you can join, and anybody who's new at all or comes across this. There's also live mediumship readings that you can rewatch or I will pop on and provide as well. They're always free. So folks making sure that you're following this page for that interaction. There's Rebel. I knew it. She's like, Mom, I'm telling you guys, she's a clock watcher. It is 8:56 my time. And by 9 a.m., she's like, you guys saw on the live yesterday. She's like, excuse me, it's time. Let me let her in for our last color. You gonna come say hello? And this is a clear indication. This is our last color before she's like, you need to get dressed and we need to go for our walk, Mama. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. I love you too. Good morning. Good morning, sunshine. Okay, here we go. Pulling the color now. I have no idea what color. Let's see what you get. I think someone said this color. Didn't someone say this would be the next color? I have to roll up in the chat. Good, Rebel's going to sit for us. But I believe someone said this was the color. Rebel, you're getting hellos, lovely. Right? Tracy, you did. Hey, hey. Right? Isn't that neat? You never know. You never know. But I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. See, just letting go and surrendering, like, okay, maybe I didn't get anything for this color, but look, I got the color that Hannah was going to pull next. And here's what I want to tell you guys. When you pick up on a color, we said this before, but in case anybody doesn't know this, if they're new to the intuitive games and development, I want them to know, if you get a hit, what did it feel like? Not the celebratory after feeling, but the feeling beforehand. Where were you at with it? My Rebel's little wine is just cleaning her feet there. What did that energy feel like to you? Was it calm? Was it still? Was it a soda pop bottle feeling? Was it just a knowing? But that goes in your notes, because that's how you can start to trust your intuitive hits, because that's, they tend to have the same similar feeling. So that's what's important to just lean into. Yes, I came into the chat with purple, not really knowing what we were doing yet. I just knew. It comes in and out of nowhere for me. I love it, my friends. Oh, I love it. Okay. All right. So here we go. We're going to the purple. What do you smell? What do you taste? What do you feel? What does it sound like? Maybe you get all four. Maybe you get one. So remember, smell. We're going to say, is it salty? Is it sweet? This is for anybody who's just walking in right now, or if they're like, I don't really know how to describe a smell. Is it salty? Is it sweet? Is it bitter? Is it I'm saying, what does it smell like? And I'm actually using taste. Sorry. Maybe my coffee. What does it smell like? Is it strong? Is it I'm so glad I'm trying to confuse you guys. Is the smell strong? Is it a faint smell? Is it a fragrant smell? Is it perfumey? Is it a pungent odor? Does it burn your nose, right? Like leaning into that. You guys I love y'all. What does it taste like? And again, and then the feeling. We did this taste. What does it feel like? Is it hard? Is it heavy? Is it light? Is it soft? Is it prickly? Is it pokey? Is it squishy? Um, I wrote it down. Is it smooth? Is it bumpy? And then the sounds can be. Do you hear different type of instruments? Do you hear it loudly? Do you hear it softly? Is it a quiet sound? Is it a annoying sound? Is it a relaxing sound? So any of those descriptive words. And then we'll read from the chat and see what folks say. I'll use this as I'm a conductor here. Let me know how you feel about it. Give you a minute. Great job, everyone, in seeing the comments come in. Wonderful, wonderful. Anything that comes into your mind, just let it flow. There is no right answer. And how you feel about it today may land differently tomorrow. So that's why I like to keep up on my journal entries, and I like to make these references, and then if it keeps coming up for me that way, or it lands that way, then I know, oh, this is going to help me with my intuitive language. But it's something you practice, and then if you're out and about in public, if you're out and about, maybe you're in boredom, because boredom is a good thing, right? Put your phones down. I say, as somebody's on social media all the time, and that's the platform I use, put your phone away. And you see a color around, and while you're waiting somewhere, as long as you're safe, you're not driving along, but if you're waiting somewhere and a color comes up and is in your mind's eye right there, can you lean into it? Lean into those senses. What am I picking up about? Because maybe in that environment, that color lands differently for you than somewhere else. And then see what overlaps. It's just a neat way to just have you play with your intuition. All right, let's see. Here we go. I almost forgot what color we were doing. That's so funny. So now I'm visualizing walking in a park. I need a nature walk. Interesting. Are the colors prompting your actions? I love that. Knowing the color actually brings to mind things associated. So I smell lavender and feel comforted. Just in knowing, heard it in my head clearly. Nice. Chocolate. That's my favorite color. I can lean into this one. I got loved ones with me. I'll be doing readings later today. I can feel your loved ones around. I can tell. By the way, I will be doing readings later today, so make sure you're following me on the Tube That Is You and or on TikTok as the Huggable Healer. Both are the places you can find me. Or just go to huggablehealer.com. Go to my website for anybody. Go to the bottom, and all my social media platforms are there. And I book privately as well for friends who want to book private readings, mediumship readings. Okay, just wanted to mention it since I'm feeling loved ones around me. I started doing the cop book thing. Oh, and they're taking my breath away. Interesting. Sorry. Hannah, make the waiting room for the loved ones in spirit. I'm looking over at my pink chair. Go to the chair, spirit. Oh, wait. So smells like rain, eggplant, Michelle said. But smells like rain, tastes savory and smooth, feels calm, sounds low and hollow. I smell permanent marker. You try to lean in the color, right? Yeah, because you're seeing this visual in front of you. I can totally understand that too. Smells lilac, no taste, feels airy and light, sounds nature. Ooh, tastes like candied violets, sweet and pungent scent. Jelly beans. I smell lavender. I feel calm, peaceful. I hear sound bowls. Smells floral, tastes creamy. Oh, I love that. I love that as a descriptive word. Feels smooth, sounds like raindrops falling. Feels like a beautiful spring day. Love that, right? Just the descriptive words here in the language. And what you're doing is you're building up your descriptive language. So I'm so proud of everybody, even more than the color itself. Sweet rosebuds, tastes herby, feels peaceful, intimate, acceptance, sound, harp, dreamy. No, love it. Hannah, it rolled up. Hannah, I turned on my piano, closed my eyes, and imagined a light purple color. I started playing, and the sound reminded me of raindrops or spring flowers. Love it. Tibetan bowl music, chocolate, consistent, reliable. Ooh, right? Those traits. Love it. You're using descriptive traits there with that. Brilliant. My head tingles. I love you're leaning into how your body's feeling. Yes. It feels light and airy. I feel lighter. I see tulips. Smells like sweet marker. Comforting, playful, happy. Tastes healthy, sweet, earthy, like lavender, calming. I smell the grape scented markers from when I was a kid. It would be so interesting then if you ever were doing a reading and you made that reference and they were like, oh my gosh, yes. And it's a hit for them, right? They'd be like, those markers make sense to me. And this loved one, like the references you're building by practicing with these may have nothing to do with the color themselves, but the descriptive language that you're building. And then you'll be able to incorporate whether you're getting an intuitive hit or a mediumistic one. Smells like lavender, tastes like sweet candy, feels airy, sounds like a spring day with birds chirping. Right? Oh, that's funny. Uh, Sunset clouds. Next is pink. I'm not going to pull another color, but I could have pulled that color for sure. It is in front of me. Floral, light tasting, refreshing, like watery feels, soft, comforting. Right, 1 in 3 chance for a reading, right? Yeah, if we were reading right now. So it's true. Heard a buzzing bee. Oh, interesting. Keep seeing purple lilacs. Wow, I got to work on smell and taste. And that's what's so neat too, right? Like maybe these ones are stronger for me right now. And then tomorrow, if I lean into this or another day, boy, I really couldn't taste anything, but I really could feel something. But this time I really hear something, or this time I'm smelling it. So again, you just never know. Different days, one might be stronger than another. Aw. Keep feeling little flower petals in my hands like African violets. Not going to believe this, but I started playing again and was so confused because I heard what I was playing in your video and realized I was playing exactly what's playing in your music. That's awesome. Thank you for this, Hannah. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. You're so welcome. This was interesting and fun. Gotta go. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Yes. Have a wonderful day. This is an amazing intuitive game, and I can't wait to deep dive into colors. Now, thank you for opening up this new door, Hannah. Oh, you're so welcome. It makes me want to add that to my intuitive deck, right? I think it's downstairs, the intuitive game deck of like, but again, it would be it. The only problem with creating a card deck is like I can't be this descriptive about how you play the game. So it would be hard to actually add it to the deck. But just a reminder, folks, that if you do want to develop your intuition more, there is a card deck that I made, created an intuitive card game that you can play that plays games like this. They're, can't be this descriptive, but they do give you the freedom. So again, you can go to thehuggablehealer.com, and on the bottom of the page is a store, and you can pick up your intuitive card deck. Just for any friends who don't know that, I want to make sure they have the option to buy those cards. Again, there's not some huge profit margin because that's not the point. I think they're overpriced. I'm going to say it on a video because it just bugs me. I'd love them to be a lot cheaper, but they're neat as an option for you to help develop your intuition beyond these live videos as well. So I hope this helps, guys. Oh, I love that, you guys. Make color cards and go live, hold it up, and let everyone join in. Yes, right? You can do that on a live as well. I love that idea, Alexis. All right, we're wrapping up. It was 46 minutes. I hope this helped. I hope this was fun for you. It sounds like it was. I'm so glad. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you guys again, doing this again and again. I will be going live. I feel like I'll be going live and doing readings with my family first. But just in case, make sure you're following me here and you're following me on TikTok, Huggable Healer. That's me. And if you go to my website, huggablehealer.com, then you can make sure you're on the right platforms following me and not a bot pretending to be me or a scammer. So thank you, everybody. I'm so glad this was so much fun. I'm so proud of everybody. You guys did great. Thank you, everybody. So I'm going to count everybody out with love. Do try this more often. Let me know how it goes. And then please comment under the video. Let me know what your experience was like. Let's let other folks know in case they're interested in this as well. So here we go. 5, I love you, I love you. 4, I love you, I love you. 3, I love you, love you. 2, I love you, love you. 1, I love you, love you. Have a great day and great job. Bye for now.